It's me, your boy, Kis Samson. Good morning to all my amazing chosen ones. So, I have something special for us today. Your present cannot be forgotten. Yes, let me just be real with you. No matter how they pretend like they are not feeling your accent, the real truth is this: they are. No matter how they pretend like they are not feeling your accent, but in real reality is that they cannot do without your presence. Your presence is what is valuable. You know what I'm saying? So they can't forget your presence just like that. They may act like they don't need you. They may act like you are not valuable. They may act like you are not needed. But the real truth is this: they can't forget your presence. Hey God. That is why when the woman of issue of blood, she heard about Jesus for so long. She had been hearing about him for so long. Maybe, let me just put it in this way. Maybe she have met Christ when she was sick. Maybe people have told him about miracles and miracles upon miracles. But the moment she hear that the Christ is passing by, hey, the Bible says immediately, she said, if only I can touch the garment. Why? Because you cannot just come out and say, I want to touch garment of him when you have never heard nothing about him. You cannot just believe that this person, you cannot just believe that this person, the moment he come to me, or the moment I touch him, I will be when you never get the experience. Or whereby nobody have ever tell you about his doing. But the Bible says, she said within herself, she didn't say, I need to speak in tongues, I need to fast, I need to pray. All she believed is that if only she can touch the garment. The Bible says, she said, if only I can touch the garment. That means she had been told that many people have been touching Christ. Many souls have been touched. Many souls have been reviewed. Many souls have been changed. Many have been weaned. Many have received miracles. That means she have already been informed. Can't you don't know that this Messiah always pass by? And the Bible says immediately, as Christ was passing, people were trying to stop her, but she keeps struggling, trying all her best. Why? Because faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the ability for you to capture what you expected not. What do I mean is this? Faith is the ability for you to expect that which you may never be captured or will get even in the rest of your life. She may not be able. Yes, she is sick, but there are many crowd around Christ. But she struggle. Why? Because she believes that is where the hope comes from. That was yesterday. I was so tired. When I wake up in the morning, all my body, I feel pain. But I remember I have to pay my bill. Because no matter how pain I feel, I must show I will not tell my landlord, I'm not feeling all right. My landlord can tell me, okay, if you are not able to pay this month, I will postpone it. You will pay it next month. He's not going to tell me because I'm not feeling all right. That means I should forget the payment. No. Even if you are sick, he can only give you a privilege and tell you, okay, as long as you don't have money, okay, next month you will pay it all together. That is just it. But the woman of issue of blood decided. He said, no, if only I can touch the garment. That is to tell you, no matter whom you are as a choosing, no matter where you come, people can never forget your word. They can never forget your presence just like that. Because there's something in you that triangle that make them, this our friend is so nice. This our brother. When he was here with us, everything was going wrong, was going well. But now that it's no longer around us, we feel something have left. The moment Jesus encountered the woman, the moment the woman touched Christ, Many people were touching Christ. People were, stressing to do or to meet him. Even the disciples were acting like soldiers. Well, even the disciples were acting like militaries. But the Bible says immediately Jesus stood. He stopped and said, someone have touched me. Why? Because the faith of the woman have connected with Christ. And the disciples was like, what is going on, master? Why are you saying someone have touched you? And when you see the crowd, all of them, it's just like where president is moving, or maybe some famous people are moving. You will not expect a famous person to sit down and say, people are touching me, when you know that the crowd is all over you. And the Bible says, Jesus said, someone have touched me. And the woman of people of blood, the issue of blood just stand up. She noticed that something have already gone, that she received her sight. And Jesus looked at her and said, someone have touched me. He said, go, your faith have made you whole. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, and evidence of things not seen. Your present is a faith. It gives people faith. That's why sometimes you will enter some places where work, nobody, maybe your master don't have work. Your master, nobody is connecting with him. But the moment you enter, something must be okay. There's a woman that I met that was here 2017, an Italy woman. So she said this word 3 times, I mean 2 times to me. I have said it in my previous video. She said to me, Samson, do you know that the moment you step into my life, the moment you come into my house, my business start to move? I was shocked. I said, what is going on? Why are you saying this? Are you trying to use it to make me feel good? She said, no, there's something strange about you. After 6 months, I mean 4 months, she still repeat the same thing. See, Samson, I'm having more customers. And right in front of me, some customers will come. The way I will relate with them, play with them, some of them will start to call their colleagues. We have an African boy here. We have an African man here. You people need to come and see it. That is how she get a lot of people. Even sometimes some people will call her. She will say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have what? I don't have room again for you people to lodge. I don't have space, but I can position you. I can call my friend. She was just telling me, Samson, there's something strange about you. Because your present cannot be forgotten. Even in the wilderness, Christ is still God. God is still what? Is still God. Even in the what? In all, He is still the Lord. He never changed. That's what the Bible says. The children of Israel, they work for 40 years, but even their sandal, none is wearing, not even one tear. Why? When God is with you, every impossibility becomes possible. Yes, everything that look ugly become good. When God is, you have to challenge God. When God is around you, choosing wars. I'm not talking about people who try to act like they are choosing when they are not. Because the truth must be told, by their fruit we know them. So I'm talking about people who are real. When God is with you, everything that look ugly around you, around people who love you, around people who care, because God don't want you to suffer, He make way for them. That's why sometimes many of us are blessed by those who hate us. So some of them, there are some people who will bless you, favor you. After doing all the job, they will just realize that they are doing the job to those people, to someone whom they hate the most. They will say, how come do I do this? I supposed not to do this favor. I supposed not to bless him. I hate him. Why? Because when God is about to bless you, He blindfolds your enemies. Because your presence is highly needed in all ratification. They can't forget your present, bro. No matter how they pretend, they know the value of what you carry. That's why most of them, even if they hate you, they'll still hang around with you. Hey, that's why when Jesus said to Peter, He said, throw the net in the sea. Peter was like, Master, I have been here since morning. Look at it now, since 8 o'clock I'm here. I have been here since 8 o'clock or 7, because there was a fisherman that come to this place. That was 8 something or 8:40. He just leave. So maybe from 8 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the evening, Peter had been trying to fish, but nothing to catch. The moment Christ comes, the presence of Christ is what draw the word they touch. It's what draw the fish. Hey, the Bible says immediately Christ said to Peter, throw the net. Immediately, the moment Peter threw the net, he drew it. He said, there is something inside. I can't do it alone. He was drawing it with all his strength. And Peter was a very strong man, very big, you know. And the Bible says he called his fellow fishermen. They come together, helping to draw it. And said, from today, you are not going to be a fisherman. You are going to be a fisherman. You are going to fish men for God. Your presence is needed. What I'm saying is, remember, blessed. They can't forget you. All those people whom you think that they are not regretting why they leave you. Believe me, they are really suffering. Not that they are regretting. They are suffering because of your accent. They are really suffering because they know what they have lost. They know what they have missed. They know what they are missing. They know what they have cost to do or to live. Out of them, you know what I'm saying? Remain blessed.